Alrighty. So, once again, characteristics of this problem. What do you see out of it? That's not one of the characteristics we look for, though. What are the characteristics of the problem? Yeah, they're both in standard form and coefficient of 1, right? So what would be the best way to solve this? From what you learned yesterday? Huh? Elimination. However, you didn't know elimination when you started this, so what we're going to do is we're going to have to get these in graphable form. Okay? And so I'm going to get this one in graphable form first. So to do so, I have to solve, which is the key word, for y. If I'm solving, order of operations from bottom to top. Outstanding. I don't know what prompted you to say that. So I'm going to subtract the x, because I take care of addition and subtraction first. 7y equals negative x. And then I'm going to, do I have to include the 0? I do not. And then I'm going to divide by 7. So y equals negative 1 over 7x. And if I put this in my calculator, it's going to look like y1 equal to negative parentheses 1 divided by 7 close parentheses x. That's what I would put in my calculator. Okay? Next equation. All right? So we're going to solve for y. What do I do? Order of operations from bottom to top. Beautiful. All right. There was my addition and subtraction. Move up to the next rung of the steps by undoing multiplication by division. Now, once again, this problem presents us with a lot of Legos to step on, a lot of negative signs to change it up to. So make sure that you choose the one that's going to eliminate Legos in your path. Bet that ought to be fun for somebody who watches this video and not in our class to know what's going on. Alright, so this is going to turn into positive 1 divided by 4x. This is going to turn into negative, what is 22 divided by 8? Anybody? 2.75. Okay, so I could leave it like that since it's not a repeating decimal, or I could just leave it as 22 divided by 8. And so I'll put this in my calculator as y2 equal to parentheses 1 divided by 4 close parentheses x minus open parentheses 22 divided by 8 close parentheses. You could put that as 2.75 if you wanted to. No problems. So
Wait. How'd you get the negative 8?
very good. Because it's positive 22 divided by negative 8. Because the negative 8 was on this right here. Do you see the original problem right here? Okay, so that negative 8 goes across the equal sign. Positive 22 divided by negative 8, change the sign to negative. Once again, those are those Legos in our path to step on and hurt. Alright, so let's go to our y equals. We're going to enter these in. The first one is going to be negative, open parentheses, 1 divided by 7, close parentheses, x. Our next one's going to be open parentheses 1 divided by 4 close parentheses x minus open parentheses 22 divided by 8 close parentheses. Make sure you don't put negative right here. Make sure you put minus. Negative will change the world of that whole problem. Graph. Pretty flat looking. I could find the answer on there, but it's bunched up, so I'm going to zoom in. Still a little bunched up. Got a little better. So I'm going to go second trace. We do not speak of trace. Establish that one. Pass. We're going to pass. We're going to pass the point of intersection. Establish that one, hit enter, and there she goes of 7 and negative 1. Yes?
Yes.
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 Why do I know that 7 and negative 1 is the answer? No. No. Did I have to change an answer on the answer key?
Yes.
So being the teacher doesn't make me smart. Why do I know that that's the answer? Let's look at this again.
Look at room C.
What do we see there?
That calculator works.
What is that?
The point of intersection.
There it is, the point of intersection. The point of intersection is a solution to all systems.